Hello everybody, and welcome to the second in the series of this year's Wellness Wanders around college. Again, Caitlin is going to take us around some of the areas in college, particularly the Porter's Lodge area and through the wildlife section up towards Grove Lodge.
Hi, so you can see here we have our selection of spring plants and trees in the pots here. So you can see here we've got sweet peas in these pots with the supports here, and these will be flowering soon. And these have been out all winter actually, so they're quite hardy plants. As you can see, they're just starting to grow up here, so these will be flowering. And we've also got our displays here of grasses with tulips. So the tulips will be flowering maybe a week or so. So that's going to be a lovely display, and you can see some here, really beautiful, already flowered. So that's just a lovely display as you come into the college, at the front of the college. And here are these big trees at the back, they're acacias, and they've already flowered, but they've got lovely foliage, like pale green foliage. So they're really pretty. And this one's called Sephora microphylla, which has been flowering, beautiful yellow blooms here. And at the back, also almost finished, they're peach blossoms, which has been a lovely pink against the green of the acacias. This time of year also flowering, we've got camellias, which are just over here. And again, lots more sweet peas and tulips getting ready to flower here. I can't wait for them to flower. I think they'll really have a lovely contrast. They're going to be pink. They'll have a lovely contrast with this bright yellow grass. Also, we've got narcissus waiting to flower in the pots. And you can see here, these are strawberries. So again, they're just starting to flower. Really beautiful white flowers, which I think is really fun. Also coming soon at the front, we've got these ferns here which are starting to grow. And that's our camellia, though it's nearly finished now. And we also have the pelargoniums at the back, so they're protected underneath the canopy here. Okay, so we've got lots more pots on our walls here, adding to our display tulips, narcissus. You can see them flowering at the end there. And our patch here is really packed, full of lovely plants. We've got these which are cornus, these are, and they've got really lovely pale bark here. See, this is some slight pinky orange bark. And that's actually a lovely winter feature, but you can see it's just starting to sprout up now for spring. Lots of poppies here. See these ones here, these are all going to be flowering soon. And that's flowering quince at the back there, pink one. Also here, we've got peonies coming up, which will be really beautiful. Again with our corners, we've got lots of poppies waiting to flower. Forget-me-nots here, which are really beautiful. These beautiful blue spring flowers. So we've now moved round to the wild area in the college, and here you'll see a lot of trees. Here we've got chestnut and beech trees. And these trees are quite mature now, so as we walk down, you'll see saplings here that have grown naturally. They've sown themselves naturally. So this is actually a really good way to continue the wild area naturally. So we're not planting trees here. They're young trees that have grown from seeds, and this is a really good way for trees to grow. The roots are much stronger and they don't need to water, whereas if you plant a tree, you need to water it for a year, 2 years, 3 years. So this is a great way for us to be able to replace any trees that might fall or die later on. So you'll see that as we walk down. We've also got wildflowers down here. The little blue flowers are Brunnera, and we also earlier had lots of cyclamen, which are the beautiful pale purple flowers. As you can see, the grass has really grown up here, which is great for It's great for the sort of wild area, to have a little wild area in the college, so we have insects, spiders, birds, and it's a great way to help those thrive, even in this small area of the college. So for example here you'll see a young beech tree that's seeded itself when it's growing here. So eventually we can leave this tree to grow up to replace another tree that might fall. Here, this plant here, that's a pulmonaria, and that's really attracting bees already. You can see there, this one here with the pink and purple flowers. That's great for the insects. And this little plant at the front, that's a fritillaria. Snake's head fritillaria. It's a really lovely wildflower. And beyond that you've got primroses and anemones that are natural woodland flowers. Again you can see the snake's head fritillaria, they're really lovely. Here you can see all the young trees growing up where they've seeded. I love this area because it does feel like a real wild area, even though we're right next to the road here. So it's lovely to walk through to the front of the college through here. Also, we like to leave, if trees fall or if we have any tree work done, we like to leave the tree trunks where they fall. You can see here. That's really great. You get mice, insects, bugs able to live in that wood, and that's again as it would be in a natural woodland. Lots of daffodils, primroses, wildflowers grow around here. As we go past the lodge, we come here, which is like sort of semi-meadow area here. This is next to the Karatsu building. And again, we've got quite mature trees here. But you can see we've cut walkways in the grass there, and then we like to keep the grass longer there, which again is quite good for the wildlife. So you can see we've got lots of bulbs growing in here, wood wood anemones, which are the little purple flowers. So we've kept some of the grass long and cut walkways here so you can walk down.